Libra, good morning. Welcome to your reading. This is a Sun, Moon, Rising reading, okay? Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Alright, see what's going on for the sign of Libra. Angel Spirits Guides. Messages for the sign of Libra. Here we go. Straight off the bat, here we go. Oh dear. Here we go. Bringing things to conclusions here. Two of Wands, getting ready to act. Doing a lot of thinking, making plans, becoming self-aware. In other words, what I mean by that is actually realising what it is you actually want. All right. Sometimes we think we want something, but the pull of that energy fades very quickly, and then we realise that maybe we've dodged a bullet here. All right, but now it's kind of coming to where the situation, there is a connection, there's perhaps communication coming in and talk of settling down, becoming very, very stable with a certain person. Wherever you're living, the logistics, okay, whether you're living with family or living with somebody here, I'm kind of getting that your thoughts are somewhere else. All right. There's strong fire energy around you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't worry if you're not dealing with one of these signs, but it's just that energy. You know, fire energy, in general sense, is all about taking actions. You've done a lot of thinking. There's certainly a spark and a chemistry between you two, and it's initiated something here. It's got you thinking. All right. For a lot of you, I'm getting is that you would like to pursue this. All right, but it's how to pursue it. Given your present situation, the logistics, money, work, etc. Right, it's, things are becoming real. All right. There is for some of you, there is a very, very intensive relationship going on here, and it's getting to the point where your circumstances have got to change if this relationship's got to evolve. So basically that depends on what it is you want. All right. But either way, your present situation is changing. All right. So now we've got the Page of Pentacles. It's like the universe is calling your bluff. So what you've been thinking about, any plans you've made, it's getting real. All right. Possibly you're more enthusiastic. The other person is more enthusiastic than you are. You've got your doubts. All right. Now, whether there's been silence between you, I'm kind of getting is because somebody here has been weighing up their options. All right. The challenge for you is prioritising. I'm kind of getting some of you have already got an insight on what life will be with this person, your person you're dealing with. It could be that it is a return of an ex, or you work with this person and then they're showing it's becoming deeper. The pull is becoming stronger. Some of you are perhaps thinking, well, working with them is one thing, but living with them, that could be well another. But it is a question of weighing your priorities here. I'm kind of getting that there is silence between you and somebody for a lot of you, and you're kind of ready for anything. Your intuition tells you that this person's coming in. All right, and intuitively, and it's kind of like you're ready for them, but you're an open book. You're ready for anything here. We have got the Three of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Wands on the table. All right, so this is going from becoming self-aware, thinking about it, overcoming apprehension, and kind of taking a proverbial leap of faith here. What's the underlying energy? What is the underlying energy here for Libra? Yeah, making a decision and whether to commit. Right. Perhaps you've been communicating to this person, they've snubbed you for a while, or you've snubbed them for a while, but I'm getting incoming communication is a bit like very hot and cold. It's a kind of, the underlying energy is one of extremes in the past. Okay, hot and cold, love, hate, that type of thing, never balance in the middle. All right. But I'm kind of getting, Libra, that you've made a decision. All right, you're being very resolute, and your energies really is not one of backing down. Not one of backing down. Despite the temptation to communicate with this person, if there's silence, okay, there's this kind of waiting. I'm getting for some of you that communication is being instigated. All right, whether it's you instigating the communication or them, but it has the potential to lead to other things. All right. This is a decision, however, once you set it in motion, once you act, it's going to be very difficult to backtrack. I've just done a reading for Aquarius, and that's kind of the same energy. Maybe when I do Gemini, they'll come out with the same thing. Who knows? Let's see what's happened in the past. Yeah, things kept coming to a conclusion. You brought something to a conclusion here, or they did. All right. Possibly because of distance, possibly because of money, okay, differences of opinion. But either way, you're approaching this very, very differently. Energetically, Libra, you've come full circle on yourself. You're about ready to go through another phase in your life with a completely different attitude. You've been thinking a lot about your situation. Wow. And you have been dealing with a situation stroke person, whether this is in marriage or whether they've been in and out, distance, whatever. It's kind of, you've been dealing with a situation that's not been very good. You're bringing that energetically to a conclusion, and some of you are possibly making plans and executing that energy into actual physical movement, relocation. You're certainly taking control of your life. You're taking the initiative. Okay. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's a bit controlling, wants it too much their own way. It's kind of like my way or the highway type energy. But what I'm getting here is that you have been thinking about stuff either through guilt or logistics or whatever. You were frightened to take you wanted to take the initiative, but were maybe a little bit of afraid or deep thinking about it, about the consequences of your actions. But the Emperor to me is all about taking responsibility, and however this works out, being adult enough to take it with grace. All right. There's a person you're dealing with, I'm kind of getting it's going to be them that takes the initiative, all right, and then which leaves the decision up to you on whether you want to go forward with this person or not. Near future. Getting very, very busy very quickly, which opens up a new avenue for you. As I say, you taking a very, very different attitude. They're actually taking a very, very different attitude. Somebody here wants to up the game, whether it's you or I'm kind of getting it's both of you really, wants to up the game and take this relationship on to the next level. But it's a lot of communication, not just with each other, but with people around you, perhaps seeking legal advice. But I'm kind of getting here something that's been stagnant is going to take off pretty sharpish. Like I say, fire and ice. It gives you a feeling of elation, but at the same time, dread. I think I'll label this video fire and ice, actually. Incoming communication. Like I say, it's all one of action. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, particularly an Aries, okay, because this Emperor's here. But as with all my readings, you know, I'm not an astrologer, so don't take, you know, the sign like Aries, don't take that potentially, because I can hear some of you saying, well, I'm not dealing with an Aries, I'm dealing with a Leo, or I'm dealing with a Sagittarius or whatever. Don't worry about it. This is the energy. All right, this is one of action. Somebody has taken action. They want to be with you. They want to talk to you about the resources, what you can bring to the table, what they can bring to the table, and try to figure out a way forward. All right. Yeah. Chance of reconciliation. I'm kind of getting that there's been a lot of pretense in the past, and I also got this in the Aquarius reading. The mask is off. The pretense is finishing. Both of you have been portraying an image to the world and the people around you, perhaps keeping secrets. Perhaps this communication is clandestine, but it's on getting everything coming out. Okay, there is red flags all over this, but I'm kind of getting decisions being made logically and intuitively rather than emotionally. King of Pentacles. They could be in a situation of convenience, okay? With the King of Pentacles here, perhaps it's work, property. Perhaps they're a property developer, but somebody here is very successful in business. All right, they like the money, they like their position. Perhaps they've become complacent in their situation. It is kind of a situation that is coming to an end. All right, they have been feeling trapped, but they want to reassess the future. There's a lot of big changes going on here. This Emperor energy is quite a big shift in the energy. All right, here opening up to love, despite the challenges. All right, determination. There's this energy between you two of willing to fight for it. But with that battle comes responsibility and initiative, being able to see the big picture. All right. And challenging, yes, it'll be. Yeah, it will be very challenging, but it's more determination. I'm kind of getting, as things goes on, a lot of talk, a lot of conversations here, stability brought in, confidence being taken, being more sure, being more comfortable around each other, and then literally going for it. Okay, but once the initial kind of organisation is done here, you're going to need to take a break and take a breather. Okay, this 8 of Wands is, I'm kind of getting, is kind of jumping from a 2 to an 8, 2 to 3 to 8, and it's like I say, it's going to be very hard to stop this once the ball's rolling, so to speak. Fire and ice. Thanks very much for watching.